Hey, what's going on, tech fans? I'm Eric here once again, the Tech of Tomorrow YouTube channel. Now, I get lots of questions all the time from people. What do you use for your hardware? Now, for some of you people that have probably been around the block a couple times, you know what I'm talking about, you may have seen this before. If not, let me introduce you to my gaming area and my system, the Rosewill Red Dawn Extreme 2. That's right, it's invigorated, it's faster, it's better, it's stronger, it's more mighty than the previous version, hence number 2. So anyways, we'll start out on my desktop gaming area. Right at the bat, when we go over here, we can see I have my keyboard. Now, this keyboard right here is very cool. This is Cooler Master's Trigger. I love this thing. It's great for typing, great for gaming. Next up, we have their mouse pad. And on top of that, the Sentinel mouse. That's right, all pretty cool stuff. For my speakers, I have the Altec Lansing. This is the MX6011 set. These things are very nice. I know people talk a lot of shit, but I love them. For my monitor, I have the Dell. This is the U3011, the 30-inch monitor. You guys have all seen it at many places. Now, with that stuff said, that's all my stuff on this particular place. I have like 3 or 4 different areas I have in the house where I do different videos and show different stuff. But for this one, this is my main personal gaming area. And to be honest with you, lately, I haven't been playing high-tech games. I've been playing this game called Torchlight 2. But with that said, now let's jump in. Let's turn on the Red Dawn 2 here behind me, and let's talk about the specs of this badass machine. All right, everybody, let's start off with the outside. So as far as the case goes, I'm using the Rosewill BLACKHAWK-ULTRA. Now, this case has been custom painted by a friend of ours. You can see it has a really like blood red color. So we'll start off right at the front, and we'll begin with some of the cooling products. By our friends at Swiftech, we have the Maelstrom. This is their totally nice reservoir. You can see inside of it. It's got colored fluid inside of it at this moment. We'll probably change that for something different. Above that, we have the Asus. This is the DVD-RW drive. Above that, we have the Rosewill card reader. So now let's move around to the back. We can see we have a custom grill by Bill Owens here on the back of the case. Nothing else too modded out about that. We'll go around the side here. You can see that we have a clear window here, so you can see right inside of the case. Now let's talk about all the parts inside of the case. We have the SRX motherboard from EVGA. That is the backbone of the system. Then we have 2 E5 2600 CPUs. These are the Xeons. We have 2 of those, both being cooled by the latest Swiftech Apogee 2 drives. You can see both those things in there. They light up. They're pretty cool. We're using a lot of different custom cooling components all the way, including up at the top. We have another component that we have from Swiftech, which is the Radiator. For our main boot up drive, we have the Revo Drive 3 from OCZ. You can also see we have 128 gigabytes, that's right, of Patriot's latest Viper memory. These are all 8 gigabyte sticks all the way across the board. Pretty incredible. Now, as our main storage drives, we have 2 of the latest HyperX drives from the people over at Kingston. That's right, these are their 480 gigabyte versions. We have 2 of these in RAID 0. Now, as far as video cards go, you can see we have a matching pair of EVGA GeForce GTX 680s. We're running these in standard SLI mode. There's also all kinds of custom cabling to the system, but another really important part is the sound card. We're using the Asus Zonar Essence STX. This thing's really incredible, provides excellent sound for either gaming, music, whatever you want to do. So all right, fans, there you have it. This is my primary gaming system. Now, there are going to be some changes being made to the system. Me and my hookup guy, Anthony, we just haven't been able to get together and get it together. But basically, I'm going to be changing out all of the tubing in it to all red tubing. Going to be going back and using some different Swiftech stuff for the inside cooling. And that's about it as far as the changes go. We're just going to be redoing the cooling system. As it is right now, though, even with the stuff we've got in there, Windows is now booting up. You guys all recognize the friendly sound of Windows, right? Anyways, that's it booting up. I've got some of the components over here right to the side that I actually used in the build, so I just throw them out there because I had extra ones of these particular ones. But if you guys like this video, I hope you do. If so, hit that like button. You guys also saw we have the 70,000 sub contest going on, so make sure you're subbed to the channel so you don't miss that shizneck. Like usual, you can buy any of these components and put them together yourself. You can actually even buy a custom window set and put it in yourself. It's about 40 to 50 bucks. Just takes a little bit of time and effort, but it can be done even by somebody at home. I know you're saying to yourself, how can I do that? But believe me, with the right cheap tools, you can become a modder in your own garage. How do you think people like Bill Owens got started? They didn't stop out at the top of the world. They started out probably in their garage and then moved to the top of the world. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm Elric. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys back in the channel, and we're going to reiterate all of the performance of this system. I will go over video cards, the hard drive speeds, everything else that's in the system in future videos. I'm also going to bring back another video, the Black Samurai, which features dual Komodo cooling systems from the people at Swiftech as well. So with that said, I'm going to go back here and probably goof around. So see you later.